This is a complaint video to my local council. How dare they charge for parking in the city, charge exorbitant rates, and leave a park between two schools looking like this. G'day guys and welcome to another Hang Loose Recluse production. In today's video, I'm going to complain to Albert Jacob, the Mayor of Joondalup Council. How dare you charge all the people that are 30 kilometres from the major city of Perth, Western Australia, parking in the city. You charge people to park in the city of Joondalup. We pay high rates in the area. Now, this local park here is absolutely disgrace. Look at the disgrace. Look at the mess of this park now. I filmed this tonight. I went there, happened to go there with my daughter, and I was disgusted to see this. Every time that I've been to this park, I find that I'm absolutely disgusted because it's been so long since they've had this park like this. They've had plenty of time to try and go in and clean it up. I see the local council going around and fixing up other parks that aren't even in this state of disrepair. This is beyond a joke. Joondalup Council, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, which is Joondalup Western Australia Council. You need to be ashamed of yourself. You've removed the swings. There's big potholes in the ground. Look at this pothole here. I will show you the videos that I filmed after I go on this rant. I'll just show you this video with the audio that I filmed for the Mayor of Joondalup. I've actually threatened, I've sent them an email, but I've also going to threaten to go in there with cameras at one of their meetings and get some footage or whatever, I don't know, and complain about this. This is ridiculous. Now, I'm sure they're going to fast track it. I'm sure it's in the works to be fixed, but how can they let it get to this state? How can they let it get to this state of ridiculousness? Now, this is totally ridiculous. If you know Joondalup, Western Australia, guys, you'll know that they're a very rich, high-rate suburb. It's close to the ocean. It's very, you've got fat cats in the council that are happy to bloody spend all the money where they look good. But I dare Albert Jacob to go to this park, which is the Mayor. I dare you, Mayor, to go there and do a public speech and tell people about how beautiful Joondalup is at this park. I dare you, because I know you won't. Anyway, I am disgusted in this. I have sent them an email, so they better do something with it within a month. I'm just over it. This is ridiculous. This has gone on for far too long. I spoke to a couple of locals while I was there. They agreed the same thing. This is a disgusting park. It should be fixed. It's between two primary schools, guys. There's a primary school on one side. There's a primary school on the other side. So I don't understand why they just can't fix it. Now, we're going to come up to some still shots. Oh, look at this cage on this thing with the lock here. That's been there for months. I think it's easy, a couple of months. It's chained up. So they know that it's there. Just prioritise it, guys. Fix it. Get it fixed. Anyway, I'll show you the still shots now. Then I'll put the videos at the end of this video. And you can just hear how I ranted about it. Just look at this. So these are the photos that I've sent the council. Absolutely disgusting. Look at that. It's a sandpit when it's supposed to be a safe rubber mat. So the corrosion of the underlayer there. Look, there's the chain lock thing. So the block. Why have they got that on there? I've got no idea. There's nothing on the other side. I mean, it's just a normal park. There's nothing. Why have they even got that lock on there? Why have they got it closed off like that? Look at this big open patch. Now I'll show you in a minute some of the patches. It's coming off so bad that it's sprawled all around the reserve at this particular place here in Joondalup, and you'll see that the kids are just picking up all the pieces and pulling the mat apart. Obviously, fair enough, but go give it a new refurb. Look at the swings missing. Just go and fix it, guys. There's a school on the left there, school on the right. So between two schools, so this is how we're treating our ratepayers. Look at that. That's a handful of the crap there. I picked it up just off the ground. It's just the ample amounts of this garbage just laying around. Look at it. There it is on the grass. Watch the sandpit in a minute, guys, and watch. There's a tree. The next photo is going to be a tree. Check out this next one. I took a photo of it all piled up against a tree. The kids are probably just throwing it there while they're playing, whatever, sitting around doing whatever, picking up more and more and more of it. Joondalup Council, you're on notice. Go and do something about it, or I'm going to bring my cameras into your shire offices and ask questions about this. So I'm going to give you a month. If you do not have anything done with this, I'm going to bring my camera into your office and start filming and asking you questions. And remember, Joondalup Council, it is not illegal to enter your building and film on the premise because it is a public place. So be warned, I'm going to come there with my camera and ask you why you are not addressing this issue, because this needs priority work next week, guys. Joondalup Council, I want this to be started on next week. You're on notice, guys, but I'll give you a month and I'll try and come to one of the meetings soon. Thank you. You've been watching another Hang Loose Recluse production. And up next is the full video without my ranting here, and you'll hear the camera audio as I film this. In disgust, of course. Thank you. You're watching another Hang Loose Recluse production. Alright guys, so I'm down here at a local park in Joondalup. This is the worst park that I've ever seen. It's the absolute worst park that I've ever seen. And I'm not exaggerating. I'm not exaggerating one bit. Look at that hole. The swings are missing. The swings have been taken down. There's no sign up saying it's getting fixed. It is the worst park I have ever come across in Joondalup. And it's been like this for far too long. Look at all this junk. This stuff getting picked up. This stuff, it's getting thrown everywhere. It's getting thrown in the sand pit. It's getting thrown over here. It is over here in the park. There's the park in the background. This is one of Joondalup Council's parks. They know which one it is, surely. And if you know where it is, so fair enough. But look at how terrible and shocking that is. That is the worst park in the history of Joondalup. So guys, councillors, Albert Jacob, if you're listening, you need to do something about this. This is wrong. Should have been fixed ages ago. Should have been fast-tracked to be fixed. Because how could it get to this point? How can it get to this point where there's potholes in the ground? Look how far my hand goes down. That's a pothole. Fix it, guys. You're the worst council for this sort of stuff. Like, you charge people to park in a city 30 kilometres from the city of Perth. And you charge for parking on the streets of Joondalup. You can't go on like this, guys. This is ridiculous. Hang your heads in shame. Albert Jacob, you think you're a hero. You go on the media when it's all about positive stuff, but come and show your face at this park, mate. Come and show everyone how good Joondalup is at this park. Do a public broadcast from here, Albert Jacob. I know you won't, because you're too busy enjoying long lunches on Fridays and doing nothing about this place. This should be prioritised. There's two schools. There's a school there. There's a school over there. You're between two schools and it looks like this. This is disgusting, Albert Jacob. Fix it now. Albert Jacob, we're counting on you to fix this, Albert Jacob. You better do something about it. This is ridiculous. Look at this. You could build a sandpit in that. Please fix it now. Thank you. Albert Jacob, you are on notice. If you do nothing about this within the next couple of months, expect a video team coming to your office. Thank you. And Mr. Albert Jacob, I forgot to put this here in the video. This gate here has been here for months, so your council workers know about it. I know it's probably on a list to be done, works to be done, but it needs to be prioritised now, not tomorrow, now. Prioritise this park immediately. I see other parks in Joondalup getting fixed that are nowhere near this bad and don't need to be this fixed. This is ridiculous. This is wrong. Fast track this park now. Santiago Park, Joondalup. Thank you. Now let's hear from the Mayor of Joondalup, Albert Jacob, boasting about other projects around the city. How about you should boast about this playground, Albert Jacob?
Albert Jacob here, Mayor of the City of Joondalup, from the Chamber, here where Joondalup Council met just yesterday afternoon. There are a number of important issues on the agenda. One of the decisions we've made as a council is to award the tender for a nearly $1 million upgrade to Emerald Park club rooms in the suburb of Edgewater. Another item which the Council has unanimously approved is a future plan for lighting upgrades and facility upgrades across the City of Joondalup over the next 4 years. And more information about which projects have been identified is available in the agenda. The Council has also approved the release of some new rounds of community funding grants, and excitingly, we've agreed to go forward in partnership with other key government and industry stakeholders to explore the establishment of a robotics and automation hub here in the heart of Joondalup to help create future jobs. There were many other important issues on the August agenda, and if you want to know more, please visit the City's website or get directly in contact with either myself or your local ward council.
Thank you. You've been watching another Hang Loose Recluse production. And don't forget to become a recluse and hit the subscribe button. Thank you.